Right now you have a choice to make. You could skip this video and get on with your normal life, it's true. Or you could take a chance on me and join us for the first and quite possibly last episode of my brand new series called Memes Overexplained. Oh yes. The coolest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life is the picture I'm about to show you now. It's a fish on skis. That's badass. But why? Today, me and you will be discussing a very widely known internet phenomenon known as Pics That Go Hard. What was the first ever image to go hard? What does it even mean for a picture to go hard? And what individual factors actually make a picture go hard? All these questions will be answered in the upcoming video, but first, I need your opinion on my brand new shirt. What do you think, guys? It's a lot like the old one, but with shorter sleeves. Kind of a whole new look. Let me know in the comments what you think. So what does it mean to go hard? I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard the phrases goes, go, or going hard used in other ways, not necessarily images or memes. For example, this song that I'm listening to goes so hard, implying that it's very good. Or for example, this jumper that I'm looking at goes hard, implying that it's a nice garment of clothing. I don't know who would say that, but it's an example. From those examples alone, you'd probably assume that the phrase just means cool or good, and you'd be right for those examples alone. But when the phrase is used to describe an image, its meaning changes entirely, and it becomes a different thing. Whenever I see a hard image on the internet, I'll either be thinking, wow, I wish that was me, or wow, that's badass, or both at the same time. Take a look at this picture of Minecraft Steve in a hot tub. He's chilling, he's vibing, no one's bothering him, he doesn't have a care in the world, he has everything I want in life. I want to be him. But if we take this picture of Walter and other Walter from Breaking Bad in the form of Lego figures, we lose that sense of envy because clearly the characters aren't having any fun in this picture, but I think we can all agree that the image is rough and edgy and tough and badass, and those connotations to me are what makes it go hard, and I am sweating a lot. The phrase itself doesn't actually have a dictionary definition. It's leaning more towards one of those if you know you know kind of things, like that e-meme that went about, or when everybody was guessing Obama's last name. The internet. And even though the phrase isn't really supposed to have a definition, I think based on the feelings that we get from looking at these images, we can piece together a fairly solid description. A pic that goes hard is an image that radiates an aura of coolness / badassery and or a typically desirable situation that most viewers would find impressive or enviable. Or, you know, to make it less confusing, just remember this acronym. Now that we've discovered what it means for an image to go hard, what do you say we stick together a little bit longer and find out why images go hard? Because I promise they are two different chapters of this video that I have spent a long time writing out, so please stay. Three, two, one.
Whoa!
It's pretty easy to see why this first image, at very least, would be considered badass. It's the two most beloved cartoon characters in the world, SpongeBob and Patrick, except one thing has changed. Just right off the bat, tell me what catches your eye first.
Oh.
They're gangsters now. Gone are the politically correct, family-friendly, Nickelodeon-looking ass knuckleheads that we used to watch as kids. We've grown up, and so have they.
That's like everything I want to be in life. Would you rather be SpongeBob or Bob Esponja or Patrick?
I'd probably want to be Patrick. I like the pink Converse. I mean, look at SpongeBob. He's holding 2 guns. 2. Not even in season 7, episode 20, the abrasive side, where SpongeBob turns into a real asshole. Was he walking around with 1, let alone 2 guns?
I like his gun.
Yeah.
I think I like how it's smoking.
And Patrick, clearly, now is a man of God, which I have great respect for because I actually starred in 2 of my very religious primary school's nativity plays. I was an angel and a fig seller. But regardless, religion is a touchy subject, and I'm sure Nickelodeon would have enforced that the old Patrick kept his Bible hidden under the bed.
I like how Patrick is extremely buff, and his shirt is very small for him. Oh,
Yeah.
and he has like a neck beard of some sort.
I didn't notice
And
that
then how,
until
like-
someone pointed it out. I thought that was a shadow. Wait, I didn't even see that, bro. I thought that was a shadow.
The beard?
The beard, I thought that was a
You thought that
shadow.
was a shadow?
No, now it's even harder.
How do you mistake that for a shadow? That's hair.
I'd say the main reason this picture goes hard is just because of its contrast in comparison to the original show. When you see a bunch of badass things in a context you would never expect to see them in, the badassery is far more prominent. Damn, this is getting scientific.
What the heck is happening here? I like the guy in the middle.
I think this image goes hard for the reason that it is both an enviable situation and badass. Like, on one hand, these 3 gentlemen are just having a good time with silly hats and silly clothes, and it reminds me of the kind of thing that me and my friends would find funny.
Are those like tinfoil hats? Why are the brims so big?
And for anyone that doesn't know, these 3 guys are basically famous for being posh and British, so to see them photographed in a setting like this really adds to the overall hardness, if you will. Chances are you might have seen this picture before because it's one of the more well-known pics that go hard, but for anyone that's out of the loop, I got you. It's broccoli in a hot tub.
It goes hard. I mean, not as hard as the other 2, in my opinion, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm just gonna assume that I speak for everyone when I say that I want to be this broccoli. I think we all want to be this broccoli. The guy is clearly rich, he has a beautiful bit of real estate, an amazing view behind him, he doesn't look like he'd be spending too many nights alone. Absolute Sigma male, this pic goes incredibly hard.
This is like completely unrelated to the video at all. Why do, if British people or if just English people made English, why do they pronounce their own letters wrong?
Now before we find out the first ever image to go hard, let's take a look at one last picture. The fish on skis. I will bet money that folds that this is the first fish on skis you've ever seen. And why am I so sure of that? Because fish don't ski, they swim underwater. And that's how it's been for hundreds of millions of years until this guy showed up. Let's just take a minute to think about the fact that some fish out there just thought the heck with it. He grows arms and legs, walks onto shore, picks up a pair of skis and skiing poles, and just starts skiing. Tell me that's not the coolest thing you've heard all day. There is a reason this thing has been my profile picture on every social media since I found it. But fish can't breathe on land. Well, this one did. Boom. But fish don't have arms and legs. Well, guess what? This one does. In my very humble opinion, there is truly nothing more badass than being the first in your own species to break the laws of anatomy just so you can successfully do something that was formerly thought to be impossible. All that in one single PNG image, to me, goes hard. At the beginning of this video, I promised you all the first picture that ever went hard, and while I do have it right here, let me tell you, it wasn't easy to find. I had to waste hours of my time searching through every social media. I'm just kidding, y'all. Twitter has this feature where you can search for a specific phrase posted within a certain period of time, so that helped me find it quite easily, actually, but it's not what you would expect. The first use of the phrase "pic goes hard" in the right context was actually used in the replies to a tweet, and it reads, "My dude, that pic goes hard." And I'm not kidding when I say that the original tweet that was being replied to was posted by Soulja Boy. Now let's see that picture. I have no words. It really is beautiful in every way, shape, or form. I think I'm gonna get it framed. Thank you all so much for watching. My Discord server is lit. Stick around for the outro rap. I'll be replying to every single comment as always, and I sincerely hope that you have a nice day. Shout out to my friends who were in this video, talking about Piercy and Dragon X. James was meant to be here, but his audio was whack, so I cut him from the track and I moved him to the back. Thanks to all the beautiful people who watched this video. I'd give a kidney for y'all, just so you know we know. I made my own background music, link in the description. If you've just discovered me, then give me a subscription. Yeah, ha!